Alright, Kyle, let's try this one more time, bro. Let's try this one more time. No. It's not even giving an option, cuz. Enable stars for this live video. This literally saying no results found, bro. This nigga's in my friends list. Like, what are you saying, cuz? Kyle, comment something. Let me see if I can click on your name and like try to, I guess, try to add you from that. Is it my connection's not good? Is that what it is? Because it's not even giving an option. Yeah. Alright, cool. I think I got it. Alright, finally pop up. Alright, bring them on camera. Finally, fucking Jesus Lord. Excuse me for using your name in vain, God. Kyle, did you get anything saying, like sending you a request? There's a little thing up there saying is adding you on top of my screen. What the fuck is this thing? Alright. You got it, I think? No? What the fuck? It won't let me add you now. It's saying you're showing up right there. No answer from live guest video. Damn, so it didn't let me do it. Let's try one more time.
That was a fucking hassle.
That took fucking forever, bro.
Literally a fucking hassle.
Oh, no, no.
It wouldn't let me do it on my laptop.
All right, fair. Oh, is that what it was? Is because of the laptop?
Yeah, you like go fucking figure.
All right, fair enough. All right, Kyle. So we obviously just gonna talk My Hero Yap, and we're gonna talk from Yap, but we got to start with My Hero first because
Why
this
not?
episode, it was kind of mid this week. I ain't gonna lie. Well, let me not say it was mid. It wasn't for us. It was for the few ladies that actually watch it. Ladies,
I mean, and yeah, in the grand scheme of things, that episode was definitely whack. But like, I get it.
It wasn't.
I get why they
No, it
have
wasn't
to
a
do
whack
it.
episode. It just wasn't for us. It wasn't action. It was fucking romance and shit. But brother, did you see what I put in the caption of the video?
From which
I'm gonna take that
one,
as a
dude?
yes.
From which one?
Yo, he deserves double toppy from both of them. He got these hoes bonding in the middle of war over him.
It did kind of seem like they were professing their love to it. She's like, "Come back, baby." She's like, "Nah, it's too late."
Yo, you want to fuck Deku? I want to fuck Deku too. It's like, yo, these bitches was really bonding over Deku dick. Like, yo, shout out my son. And you want to know why he probably getting that ass out there? Because in a world that's that scary, being a polite nigga who got his shit together is like uncanny.
That was probably the best moment in that whole episode, though, is her saying that she actually like fell in love with him because of who he is.
Yeah,
He's that nigga, dude.
Yeah. And I do love that Ochaka finally got a little bit of spin because, yo, she's just been around and just getting her ass whipped. Bro, she got stabbed like 4 times. And first off, I don't even know if anybody watches My Hero. We just yapping because this is what we watch. But anybody who's not watching My Hero Academia, the anime, shout out my son Deku. You're missing out on some heat, bro.
Yo, it's the best. It's literally the fucking best.
Bro, they have not missed. This season what, 7?
Dude, for the last 3, yeah, it's season 7. for the last 3 seasons, dude, we'll say, yeah, 3.5, 4 seasons. That villain arc was unlike anything I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah, season 5 to now, they haven't missed on not one episode, bro. It's just been straight smokety smoke. Let me respond to Daquan real quick. Daquan, for a person that doesn't watch anime like that, can you give me 5 animes to start off? I'll tell you which one you got to start off with immediately. The God anime. You know what the answer is. Go ahead, tell him, brother.
It's Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball. You can skip young Dragon Ball when he's a kid, but you got to go straight to Z. You can't watch any other anime without Z.
I really don't even know, because, like, his character, like, Dragon Ball is crucial solely because you get the whole early age in his, like, teenage years. And, like, even how you can't even really talk about it without spoiling it. Like, how he got Piccolo.
I'm sure he knows enough. Everybody knows the story, bro.
How he got Piccolo the first time was absolutely nuts. He didn't even do anything crazy. He just, like, put it behind him and gave him a fucking headbutt. That's nuts. Right. That's nuts.
You got to start with Dragon Ball Z off the rip. There's no anime, because once you watch that, you'll realize how many animes, I wouldn't say bite off of them, but have similar character builds from them.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you can tell Goku and Vegeta are a lot of these niggas' daddies. A lot. Excuse me, I'm rolling up as we speak. I'd say start there, Daquan. Start with, I'm going to say off the rip, I'm going to be honest. I think the first 2 that's a must watch is Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. I think everything else is like, if you enjoy those 2, then you'll give anything else a chance. But those 2 are a must.
Full Metal Alchemist, brother.
That's fine.
For sure. For sure. That show literally covers every aspect of human life. Every single aspect. There's war.
And he got good villains too. Yeah, he said Daquan said he watched a few Dragon Ball Z episodes. That's what I'm saying. I figured he got a little bit. It's hard to go this far in life and not know shit about Dragon Ball Z. It's too popping.
Yeah, they talk about it in rap, dude.
I love that you wore a My Hero hoodie too, by the way. Thank God you wore one too. We was on the same page with that. I said we gonna rap.
I'm glad I got the fucking gear though. Honestly,
custom. We could talk this episode, though. I don't know what episode that was. Was it episode...
For this season? I think that might have been...
11 or something? I'm not even sure what number they on.
I can't even check real... Actually, yeah, I can check real quick. Hold on.
No big deal. We just talking about the details of the episode anyway.
I think it might be like it has... I think it might be like 7 or 8 now at this point. Honestly, I really don't know.
We just got to give my son Deku his flowers real quick because these bitches is dying over him over there, man. They really want that boy.
Dude,
he's scared of women.
He wasn't even in the last episode at all. But everything that he's done since him not even having powers has like literally affected everybody. Everybody that has came across his path has been affected in some way, shape, or form. Some people got pissed off. Some people got like inspired. It's absolutely insane. The dude's just a kid.
He's just, I think it's the innocence that the bitches love. In a world that's dark, they're just like, yo, this innocent motherfucker, he's like the last of us. But it's obvious why, because he grew up without powers, so he didn't grow up like everybody else.
Yeah, his origin story is literally just the everyday kid, essentially.
Right.
I think that's why he's so relatable. I think that's exactly why he's so relatable, honestly. I really do. Just because his origin story wasn't anything bad. He just wanted more than like he had, which is the most normal thing, honestly.
Nigga, I don't think I've ever cried more times watching the anime than this one. I hate that I'm being such a bitch about it, so I'm sick of crying at a damn cartoon. Like,
dude,
this shit
not this last episode.
Like, this thing is amazing.
Not this last episode, but the episode before, dude, I was sobbing.
You talking about that
fucking sobbing.
Episode when the Todoroki family had their reunion?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I don't even want to spoil it if anybody that ain't seen that. At one time, bro, just in case my man Anthony sees this, my man Ant, I've been trying to get him to watch My Hero for years since you forced it on me. Because Kyle forced me to watch My Hero Academia.
I literally forced you. I was like, nah, dude. I was like, here's what we watching.
Yo, me and him worked the same job. We on our lunch break in the car smoking weed, and he just threw the show on, and I've been hooked since episode 1. I'm like, I'm in. This shit is fire. And
And
I
like, I
finally
literally, I started it over at that point, dude. And I was like, we all 4 seasons in. Fuck it.
and it got contagious because I started forcing it on other people. So shout out to my man Ant holding it down in New York one time, just because he finally gave in and watched the shit, and now he's hooked. Well, he was watching it a little bit before when I had told him to, but now he's really back in. And congrats on, I don't know if he's told anybody yet, but if you see this, Ant, congrats, brother. Love you. Because he's not going to say what, I don't know if he's announced it or whatever, but yeah. Can we just talk this last episode one time, though, that Ochaka finally got a little bit of shine for once in her goofy little life?
She's had her moments,
Yeah.
but like, not a. She's more losses than wins.
Well, she just stole Talk No Jutsu from Deku. She's like, yo, if I could just touch this bitch in the heart, she's done for. I seen you crying mad times. And I guess she's seen her as a kid. Like, did you see how they kept showing that? Was that just like a metaphor, or was they actually like we used to cross paths as kids?
Or they did at one point or another, yeah. But like, I didn't see that.
I'm about to say, when the fuck y'all never mentioned this? Not one time. Y'all never mentioned that these motherfuckers cross paths.
But I think it
Only
might have been one of those things where it was like the same scene.
Yeah.
Just from a different perspective.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be like a metaphor, like, hey, we're from the same place, but we're different planets, brother. We in the same building, but we got different views. One of them fucking Drake lines.
It's Dr. Evil. We're not so different, you and I.
So see, I did say that. Yeah, and again, we don't got to talk too much about the episode because that episode was more their two bond finally peaking, which is fine. I didn't really give a fuck about it. I was kind of not disappointed, but like, damn it, bro, just get to the smoke. I don't give a fuck about these two chicks finding common ground, but I guess it was bound to happen. That episode was long overdue.
It was the last one, not this most recent one. The last one. Last week's episode might, like, I don't know how they do it. Like, this is the wackest episode of this season.
Easily the wackest episode. What you thought was the best part of the episode that you're referring to? The Dobby episode when the Todoroki family had their moment. What did you think was the best of it?
That whole thing, everything leading up to that. Endeavor just running away. Dobby just chasing him, and like he was in like psychosis pretty much. He was like talking to his dad about his childhood. No, not even referencing it. Just like out of like that's the only thing he knew at that point.
Dog, and the way he was blacking out mentally to the point where he didn't even realize what he was doing, saying he had no control of himself. He was really crashing out, bro.
That fucking part, dude. It was so sad. And then, dude, he had the ice ability the entire time.
Bro, and he didn't really get to unlock it, but it just showed, yo, I pushed myself so hard that, look, this is what sprouted out of me. It was a little shrub, but, you know, it still happened.
No, he had it. It's like...
And what sucks is, imagine if he did have the ice power, maybe his life goes differently. Because if he gets the ice power, he doesn't burn himself, which is the whole reason that his dad told him stop using powers in the first place.
I don't even think there's a maybe about it.
Yeah.
I think that's a deb. He would be a hero, and not for nothing, he'd probably be like top tier. But there was just so much emotion that went into that episode. Like I rarely feel bad for Endeavor. I felt bad for him as like a person, because it's just like he didn't give it enough time. You know, he didn't give it enough focus. He was just like on to the next one. We're fucking done here. Like,
and that's the thing. And the thing I love about it is you could really see something like that in real life happening, where it's like, wait a minute. So because you feel like I'm not good enough for your expectations, you're just gonna keep trying to shoot out other kids and just fuck me, right?
Well, dude, like. That has happened.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But like, look at it would be in the example of like, since the dad couldn't do it, he's gonna make the kids do it, and it's gonna drive the kids crazy. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna live to accomplish my goals, as opposed to living for yourself. That's fucked up.
And what's so fucked? You want to know what's the worst part about it? Because we have brought this up, because me and you done conversated about this show a bajillion fucking times. The most fucked up part about it is the reason that Endeavor was trying to brace his kids up in the first place. Like, he's over here, a guy with fire powers, breeds with the ice chick, and is thinking, yo, if me and her breed and we have a kid that can master both, he'll be able to surpass my op.
Yeah.
Just to find out, he lives his whole life feeling, damn, I'm number two to All Might. I'm number two to All Might. Only to find out that All Might's strength was a whole story that was given to him and handed to him from somebody else. So in reality, he was number one the whole time.
So like, that's on, and that's so good that you bring that up, honestly. That's the difference too between One for All and every other quirk. It's literally gifted to the next person. It's not something, you can't work for it. You can't, like, you literally can't take it.
You can't breed it into a child. There's nothing you can do about that. It is just given.
It has to be willfully given up. And like, if someone dies with it, that's the end of it. But like, they find someone along the way that is like worthy. That it's fucking nuts how that it's crazy in a world of gifted people to actually get a gift,
right?
You know, as a concept.
And he's so great. It's sad because again, that whole Endeavor being the actual number one the whole time would have just saved so much heartache for himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of this happens if he just, not if he knew about Off One, but that's the thing about, I guess, the term hustle culture. Well, let me not say hustle culture, but it's important to find something that drives you to want to be great. His envy for All Might's spot made him as great as he is, but it made his power stronger, but his personality weaker. He fucked up in other areas, but got stronger where he wanted to.
But look what happened, because All Might wanted to be not even wanted to be number one for so long. He held the spot for too long, and look what happened. Everyone was just in the tuck. They're just like, all right, let this dude think he's feeling nice, and then the real bad guy shows up, and he's fucking shook, and he's powerless. How that last episode ended, bro, with this dude just like gearing up, and they showed like a little glimpse of it again in the newer episode. I'm like, oh, it's about to go down. Never talked about it again. I wanted to fucking scream, dude.
I know. Yo, I'm not going to front. My younger brother might watch this. He hasn't watched everything, so he missed a very important part from last week. You remember when I was at your crib watching the episode and what happened towards the end of the episode that we're like, bro, I would have rather this nigga just died. So I don't want to spoil that because there might be some people who still catching up, but this show fight. Yo, I'm going to keep it a bean.
Even in the last episode, how they showed him, bro. What the fucking...
I don't want to see my son looking like a chicken wing. Like, that's not what I want to see.
Rickety, bro. He looked like a fucking old fucking...
We got done.
Fucking dude. He's about to get his ass whooped, bro.
Because I'm wondering, okay, what are you going to do? Try to... You know, I don't want to... Let me not even talk about it because I'm sure my brother's going to see. But so I'm going to just dead it for now. But let's talk From real quick because the My Hero shit, again, we couldn't talk about much this week because, again, this was probably the weakest. So where can I watch it? My Hero is on... I'm watching it on Hulu. You're watching it on... What are you watching? Oh, Crunchyroll, right. Yeah, I'm watching it on Hulu. Shit. This would matter of fact, it's behind me right now on Hulu. Fucking... Yeah. I know I couldn't get it angled right where it's like actually looks like a background, but whatever. No, the Spider-Punk was enough. That shit is fire. I was just watching clips with him, what's my man's name in real life again?
Oh, Daniel Kaluuya?
No,
or some shit like that.
Not my fault, not real life. I mean the actual character's name.
Oh, Hobie?
Hobie, that guy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, watching them clips again, he's hard.
He's the best Spider-Man, dude. He's just like, he's cooler with the mask off. I was always this cool. Like, what?
I think he might get, he probably gonna get done dirty in that next movie. I'm not gonna front, just for like being on some, you know, the anarchy style of person that he is.
Dude,
it's a dangerous road.
He quit.
Right.
Remember, he was just like, I'm done.
He said they could answer my last question. Yeah, you said where can I watch it? Meaning My Hero. It's on Hulu. Hulu, My
And
Hero
Crunchyroll, too.
Academia, and Crunchyroll. Yeah, we gotta talk from Kyle. We gotta talk from. I just watched a little bit of the episode with my brother a little while ago, just to kind of refresh my memory on what's going
I
on.
was actually thinking, I was thinking about it earlier. Dude, you know what? I don't know if this is true. Maybe yeah, I don't know. But the dad is the only one that can hear voices on the phone.
The only? What do you mean?
Like, remember, I think it was in like the first season whenever the storm came and they were trying to set up the shit on the house.
Mhm.
And then he got on the phone and that dude was like, yo, what the fuck you think you doing?
Yeah, that voice.
And like he said some shit on the phone, mad cryptic, and then like the entire fucking house just got like knocked down. And then again in this most recent season, he man is talking to his son. If the mom is chasing the son, that's the most predictable shit I've ever seen in TV. I swear.
You said the mom is chasing the son?
Yeah.
What, I mean, her son?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, the little kid in white that she's just following everywhere.
Yeah.
If that is her son that is talking to the dad on the phone, I'm gonna fucking slap the writers, dude. I swear.
For some reason, you just made me think that it might be like this lady hallucinating Miranda's visions, and it's like her imagination of Victor for some reason. Who knows? I don't know. Because she's having the same. Bro, I just watched the episode a little bit again with my brother, right? And she gets in the car with Victor's pops. She gets in the car with Victor's pops, and there's a song playing that ends up being her wedding song as well. The same exact song. He said that, hey, that shit got stuck in the car, and it's kind of been glued there for a minute. So that song plays sometimes when I get in the car. Did you hear that? Did you hear that part? Because I didn't hear it the first time I watched the episode. Because when I be watching it, shout out to my mom and shout out to my younger brother. Because when we watch this shit, we be yapping like
Same.
fucking chickens in a hen, bro.
Same, dude. I can't help but stop and just be like,
For the amount of times we had to rewind. I just seen that my mom was watching. Shout out to my mom if she's still in here. But boy, we kept having to run it back. That shit just makes your mind race. So we watching this. I see why she's suspect of Victor's pops at the moment. Like watching the episode back, I didn't realize that she heard that song that was also her wedding song. So
Yeah.
she hears that song in his car. Then they're driving along. She sees that same bracelet that she found in that house that she made for her husband mad long ago. She's like, wait, that song is playing, the bracelet, the fast-paced moving street. Bro, we're going back. I could feel it in my bones. Bro, are you setting me up? Like, are you setting me up to go back to Fromville?
Fromville. I love it.
I just see people call it that online, and I'm like, Fromville it is. I like it. Fromville.
Fromville.
You gotta get sent back to Fromville. So they fucking that was so genius. That whole part. Do you want to break down that scene? Because that scene I thought was great. How that episode ended, I was like, fuck, they got me again.
Yeah.
I'm back in.
Yeah, I was just, it literally made my head hurt. I'm just.
Yeah, because I'm getting sick of her for some reason. I don't know what it is with her. I'm just like, yo, shorty, just go there. He said it's down the street. Just take a chance, bitch. Just drive. You're right there. He said we're down the block from the park. Why are you freaking out right now?
Dude, the same tree, like the same tree that the mom made was at the house, and now it's in there. Like, did Victor create all of this?
I'm not sure, but what that dad said was some fly shit to check. She fucked up for real. She could have really probably got some answers because he told her, yo, this tree that we got in my yard is a replica of a tree from a park that's a couple miles from here. Oh, and come to think of it, this is the same tree that we did LSD under, which is where the hallucinations started happening from. So she probably would have got answers if she actually made it there, but she freaked the fuck out. But it's justified.
And what was up with like him not letting her get out the car?
Because I feel him. He's like, yo, you're not just gonna walk in my life, pour your soul to me, tell me my son is still alive, and now you're just gonna walk away while we're a block away from your answers? Bitch, no. He was already not playing with her when she was in his crib, bro. He had the little revolver. He was finna bust a little cap in her knee. He had the little pew pew. He was gonna bust her ass. He called the police. He was not playing. Yo, this dude's life has been ruined. He said literally once they left, my life has been shit. So my life went to hell after that.
I've never watched the show that leaves me with more questions than answers, and I keep coming back for more.
Dog, they better wrap this shit up and make it make sense, bro. Or when in hindsight, I might hate it down the line, but they're drawing me so in right now that I'm super in love with the show. But fam, if y'all don't start explaining, like, why is there a milkman that's one of the From guys? Like, please make it all make sense. Please.
They have to. They have
Please.
to. And I feel like someone in the village is like really just like intercepting, just doing some foul shit. I don't know who it is. Actually, you know, I think it's the chick that is in charge of the big house. The one that keeps.
That's who my brother thinks is too. He said the two people to be most suspect about is Donna.
Yes.
And that old lady.
The creepy old lady?
The lady who came with the tarot cards for Fatima, and the fucking bird came in the house while she was playing with the cards.
I rock with that old
no,
lady. You need.
We didn't say we don't rock with her. I rock with Donna. But they're sus. They always show up at awkward times. Every time. Them two specifically always pop up at times that's like, I don't know. You got to give them the side eye every time they show up.
And it's like, their house is, it's pretty far. It's like at the end of town. And like, how the fuck did they know all that shit happened last night? Like, or the night that what's his name, Kenny's mom got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she pulled right up and was just like, how many fucking cows did you save, or how many goats did you get? And he's just like, bitch.
Yeah, that was the best scene of the show I seen. Yo, when he smacked the shit off the shelf and was like, fuck out of here. I'm like, let's go, boy. I'm like, yo, turn that shit up. I know this bitch did not just come in here. I just saved mad people. We only had, bro, all of that shit that happened last night, and we only had one loss, thanks to the boy. So please don't come at me with nothing. Yeah, we lost the old lady. Oh, and a cow, which is a loss, but at the same time, they didn't take the cow, so she ended up skinning that cow anyway. It's like we was going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
We didn't take no loss. The only loss was losing Kenny's mom, which ain't that crazy of a loss. Again, the only people that they can't lose is Boyd, the medical chick.
The doctor. Yeah.
What is her name? I think it's Christy or something like that. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Boyd,
it's something like that.
Her, and I guess Donna, because Donna has a pretty good understanding of the play. You know, on the low, maybe Victor too.
They can't.
Because Victor knows a lot. He doesn't like helping motherfuckers though, but because he just feels like, nigga, you're temporary. I know you're gonna die. That's a sad way to look at life.
They can't lose Jade either. Like, whatever whatever thing he's going towards is like definitely on the right path. As far as whatever, everyone else is just trying to survive. You know what I mean?
He's just trying to piece it the fuck up. Yo, can I ask too, bro? How you feel about Jim? Because for some reason online, Jim catches a lot of hell from a lot of viewers, which I'm surprised about. Like, I don't see what the problem is. I mean, I do, but what they're complaining about, I don't think is as bad as they're making it seem. But
Jim's the dad, right?
Yes.
I don't see why either. Like, his kids don't listen, for one.
I hate both of his kids. I
hate
his fucking kids.
His kids are assholes.
I hate his kids. I hate them both. We talking about the show From. Shauna, we talking about the show From. It's on Amazon through MGM. And Daquan, do y'all watch Netflix anime, and do y'all fuck with Japanese language anime? Yeah, we watch all the animes in Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
But I haven't watched much on Netflix. You watched some on Netflix, Kyle?
I mean, I started watching the Castlevania one, but then I fell off because they just took too long for the writers and shit. But like, I mainly just watch like Japanese and other mainstream Japanese ones, classics.
Can we just talk From one more time? No, I got to get back on. Yeah, I heard Baki's fired too. Daquan just pulled that. I hear good things about Baki as well. We got to jump back on From, because again, it's just the show leaves you with 100 questions and 0 fucking answers. It's exhausting.
You know, I watched Demon Slayer.
Oh, yeah.
I watched Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah, he's big on it. He's been trying to force me to watch Demon Slayer for a long time. After Jujutsu Kaisen, that's next on the list for me. But that gotta wait. After
It's
the
good
season of
too.
My Hero, I gotta finish this season. I have to finish this season.
This most recent season of Demon Slayer was kind of just like building, essentially. It just
And you said
how
they do movies and shit, right? It builds to movies, and the movies are canon.
yeah.
That's right.
Oh, that first Demon Slayer movie was nuts, nuts, top tier, 10 out of 10. I
I'm just
cried
having to
at
jump into this shit. You know what's my favorite part about jumping into this? Is I don't have to watch it week for week. It's gonna be great that I could just binge it. Like, thank the Lord. I hate having to I
yeah.
can't get like this no more, bro. Fam, all week
It's trash,
I can't watch other shows because I be so consumed by the shit I'm watching. Like My Hero and From got me in a fucking choke. I don't even want to watch nothing else.
dude. Westworld still lives like mansion free in my fucking head, dude. Like,
For the same reason that I like From, because Westworld leaves you with a billion questions and no answers, and they were finally gonna get to the season that answers everything, and they fucking canceled the show.
dude, I really don't know. I feel like they wrapped it up perfectly,
Like,
bro.
that does, you know, when you say it like that, it is genius. What the way you explained it, that last season it basically reset and they just come back to the beginning.
Cause
Maybe
like,
that really was the
yo,
ending. Maybe that was the coup.
we running it back. We gotta get back to Pro. Dude, think about it. Think about
It,
where the first episode starts.
Mhm.
It's Teddy on the train.
Heading
He
to what?
rubs his shoulder. He rubs his fucking shoulder from where dude shot him before. He goes and sees the version of Dolores that doesn't remember who she is. And then they go about their business. It's nighttime now. The man in black shows up already. He's like, bitch, you don't remember how many times we did this. Like, it's over. And then like it starts over again from there.
He's stuck in a loop and doesn't realize that doesn't realize it himself.
Exactly. So it just constantly fucking
It's so
happens.
funny. So that's the thing. It's like he had the ironic part is he thinks he's progressing. He really thinks, oh, I'm getting farther each time. And it's like, yo, brother, you're really just ending up at the same beginning every time because you're getting nowhere.
Exactly. And the only one that was able to, like, even from the viewers, the only one that was the distinction in the show was was it Arnold? Yeah, it was Arnold. Once he died, everything in the show just got blurred. You know what I mean? Like it started doing the whole we're gonna go forward to go back. He was the point where once he died at the end of the first season, he was the only thing that was stopping the loop from continuing.
Yeah. It put a whole wrench in
Her
the
plan.
actual Westworld timeline.
Exactly.
And by the builder, too. That would make perfect fucking sense. And it's so funny, too, because he's just, again, I just think about the guy, Ed Harris. I can't think of his fucking name in the show right now. The man in black.
William.
Yeah, William. He just thinks he's really going further, but really the only thing that's happening is he's just getting older. Like there's nothing changing except your age. We're seeing your face literally turn to shit.
But dude, we don't even know if that was real.
What?
His whole backstory, him going there with his man's like riding off in the distance on the fucking horse.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if that was real. That could have just been his
backstory.
Yeah,
like the story that he was built on.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking nuts, dude. And that's why I think where they ended that show, they probably knew that they wasn't gonna get another season, but they had to like write it fast.
Mm-hmm.
And like just think you have to like I want to go back and rewatch the show
I
again.
do think though, I think what you're saying, they chose as a good conclusion after they seen the writer's strike thing. I think when that happened around that time, so the show got canceled because of it, but it could have been a real like somebody sitting there like, yeah, we're gonna have to hold off on it. And they're like, wait a minute, why don't we just end it right here and it just starts over? Like somebody might have the idea might have came to them while they was on the strike and all of that. Like maybe they did have a whole ending that they weren't gonna do one last season too. and just
And that last season was nuts. It wasn't a bad last season.
Like, imagine being a guy who just comes into the room with all the actors, and you're like, listen, I know we had a whole season 5 up, but season 5 lined up, but hear me out. We ended it right now. Everybody's sitting there, their pockets on fire. Like, wait a minute. That sounded like my bank account was going to get less money. It's like, no, that's the genius of it. We can still get the money. We still get paid. It's just that was the last season. We'll say it was canceled.
Sucker!
Dumbasses. And we get to do less work. Yeah, I seen a quote from Bill Gates recently that said, I like hiring lazy people because they find a way to make the job easier to do. And that might be an example of that. I don't know if somebody faked that it was Bill Gates that said that, but I did see that the other day. Who knows if it was actually the man himself.
Yo, why was Trevor in that show? Trevor from GTA.
He was genius. He was like the perfect guy for that too. And again, the correlation with the Grand Theft Auto lifestyle and the Westworld is like they are living Grand Theft Auto is Westworld.
Yeah.
It is where people go to get their wild shit off.
He was in The Walking Dead too, but like he didn't like his publicity after doing GTA 5.
What?
Because everyone thought he was like that.
Again, that's on him. I don't.
Yeah.
Listen, dog. Just because people put you in a box, you could talent your way out of it if you do it correctly. We're not gonna just put you in a Trevor box. If you like that, you'll find a way.
Oh, absolutely. And it comes down to also, it's like how you introduce yourself to the public. It's like, motherfucker, I ain't never seen you in a damn thing. I know you from GTA.
Right.
And if I seen you walking down the street, that's what I know you from. I ain't gonna be like, tell me to fuck off. Like, do some Trevor shit.
Well, the fact that Grand Theft Auto doesn't do a show is a fucking travesty. Like, that is a layup. Y'all already did the stories. It's literally already done. And you just keep Easter egging shit that doesn't make it to canon. Just Easter egging.
They would have to, excuse me, they would have to start with San Andreas. They would have to.
No, they should start with Vice City.
Who would dude's dead.
But it's more, I think it's more serious. I think it's better to be taken like, yo, we're gonna do this shit mass cinematic. Because Vice City is like, what were the movies that they said it was combined?
It was Scarface.
Yep. That's the only one I could remember.
Was it Goodfellas too?
Miami Vice, like I never seen them old movies like that, but
Miami Vice for sure. I
just think the San Andreas shit could push a lot of people away because of the street thing. I just think people will try to put it in that power category, like them type of shows. But Vice City, the rip, any viewer's gonna check it.
What was up with dude saying Denzel's my second daddy?
That's what he said. I didn't even get to watch the clip because I was at work when I had seen the shit. I just laughed at him saying. I just read that, and all I could think of was the fucking Milwaukee walkie-talkie in Milwaukee. What was the shit? I forgot.
I was just about to say, Mr. Milwaukee man.
He's a great actor though. Yo, Omari Hardwick. If y'all seen Power, the first season of Power, y'all know Ghost. Blah blah blah. Off camera,
he's a fucking nutter.
Off camera, I'm rooting for him because he's great when he gets in front of that camera. But boy, the Tank album.
I wouldn't say great. It's damn good.
No, acting wise, I give him the acting. I saw a couple roles. There was a couple lines you did fuck up.
Bro, the best scene in that show, and there's nothing else. It's because it's just funny. Is when he mushes Tasha's forehead. Like he's just going off, and then he's just like meh, right in the fucking face. I'm just like, yo, what?
I ain't gonna lie too. I don't know Shorty's name that plays Tasha in that show, but salute to her for being ballsy enough to take on some pretty risky roles. As far as like, man, people probably not gonna like me for playing this role. Because boy, does she be catching hell for the Tasha role. And not to mention she played Lil' Kim in Notorious as
Bro,
well.
that's the same
She's a
role.
great actress, though. Shout out to her.
It's the same role pretty much. Like,
She catching hell online, man.
dude, like I loved the first few seasons of that show, but once it fell apart, it really just fell apart. It's just like, dude, they're not even trying anymore. Like, it got really.
And it's something. Did you start that second series at all? The one with the main character being the son?
Yeah, I watched the first season.
Mm-hmm.
The first season was. I like it. I liked where it was going, and then like I don't know. It's like whenever they do that like mid-season break and they take that week off, it's like they're writing the last half of that season with that week off. They're just like, all right, where are we gonna go now?
Right.
It's always they're just like, we gotta kill off like 3 people. It's always 3 people. 3 people just gotta go. You're just like, oh shit, 8th episode. Oh shit, 9th episode. 10th episode, someone going to jail. Or someone's gonna get killed in prison. It's just like, man, I'm sick of you're not gonna get me.
Yeah,
You're not.
but you know what's the one thing that really kills me about that show more than anything? The shit that really, really kills me about that show is, the broad daylightness of this show is just, yeah, you just clapped at somebody over here. Yeah, you're hanging, just where they do some of their action is like, okay, dog, and no police, no nothing. Okay, it's a TV show. I know I'm being a brat about it, but just being from New York specifically and seeing that, you're just like, okay, yeah. You just ran down Central Park and just assassinated a guy and just ran off and just, yeah, that's cool.
The Wire is the best show of this genre.
Yeah.
Ever.
Because there was consequences for everybody in The Wire. Oh, shit. My phone is about to drop dead. I didn't even notice my shit was that low. I'm about to move this fucking. I'm about to move out. My bad.
You're good.
Can we run back to From real quick?
Oh, of course. I'm still mad they killed the mom. When is Donna gonna go?
Wait, they killed whose mom? Oh, Kenny's mom.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah,
Kenny's acting his ass off, dude. Like, that kid better get like an award or some shit.
Who you got as? I was just talking to my brother about this too. Who do you have as the best actor in this show? I'm gonna say after Boyd, because I think Boyd is fucking bodying. I don't think he's missed at all. There's not been one scene, and I'm like, Jesus, Boyd, really?
Honestly, they're giving the doctor some bars this season. The doctor lady has been going off. Mm-hmm. And honestly, it's just been really good writing all around. They're actually letting like a lot of people get showtime. Like, I don't know what's up with Boyd's son's baby mama. I don't know what the hell she doing, but like she over here eating like rotten ass fruit and shit.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like she's gonna give birth to one of them little fucking Ankui babies.
Does she keep it?
Because I don't think it's short. She probably kills it on the low. Probably ends up killing the kid on some. That's why all the kids are all creepy and look all fucked up in the show. Because literally, all of them are mad creepy. Every time you see them, you're like, ooh, like, especially when the mom when she went inside Victor's dad's basement and she saw that painting that she drew of even the little kids. I'm just like, yo, these characters are so fucking creepy.
And it's so, oh, dude, like how they gave her some clues. Like they gave her answers. I guess I don't even want to call them answers because they're more just like fucking hints. But they gave her a bunch of hints and then they just put her right back in. She don't know shit.
That's the thing. Yo, you was a block away from finding something out of value and you fucking folded, shorty. Like she's probably going to be a whole spaz when she goes back.
You know what is good, like I guess the only good thing from it is that there's more doctors and there's a whole bunch of supplies on the ambulance truck.
Yeah, and that got me concerned for the other hospital girl with Christy. It's getting me concerned because I'm like, okay. And I think there was a cop on there too, mind you.
I think you're right. Yeah, there was another cop on there.
Yeah, it was 2 ambulance people and a cop, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, dude.
So it got me a little concerned for Christy and shit. And again, they're right back in fucking Fromville. Right back.
That's just way more static, too. You know that cop is just not going to be used to shit. Oh, no, it's about to go down again. Who going to die this episode?
Dog, I can't wait to see somebody have to learn what's going on around there. Because they haven't had somebody show up new in a minute since the bus, which I guess is kind of new, but they seem like they've been there forever now at this point.
Dude, I love that they still, like, showcase the lady that got her bike stolen in the first season. Like, they're just constant. It's the bigger lady, and she's like, they're always just telling her to fucking move, pretty much.
Yeah.
She's like, it's fucking hilarious that they just have that as a running joke. That's the only funny thing in this show. It's the only funny fucking.
And Jade too. Jade is the only other funny thing happening in the show.
He's a menace.
He's bodying too, bro. And I feel for him because he's probably gonna freak the fuck out. And people online, I've been seeing people's theories about they think he's gonna end up being like the same guy before him who saw all the signs and like freaked out, and I guess he killed everybody.
Oh no.
Let's hope not. Because I do think that dude that's playing Jade got the acting chops in him to play a scene where he kills everybody and does it like, wow, that was fire, the way they explained that.
Oh, absolutely. And it's man, nothing is outside of the realm of possibility for this show. Nothing. They could do anything, and I guess it would work because we have no answers. Nothing has been answered.
No, bro, nothing. Literally nothing. Even her going to Victor's dad's house. What did you find out other than Victor's mom did it too? Bitch, you knew that before you left.
So what?
You found out nothing. You just found out dad.
We're 3 seasons in. I know.
And we know nothing. Nothing has been answered. Nothing. A bitch escaped from Fromville, and we still know nothing. The bitch learned nothing. She just found Victor's pops. That was a waste of leaving.
She's back. It's like, this is what you do when you get out of jail. Get out of free card?
Bro, I bet Jim would have did that shit better than her. All that hate they got for Jim online. I bet if Jim got out, he would have helped everybody. He would have found some fucking server that picked up, oh, my phone was here before. I bet he would have found a way.
He said, we'll shoot it in a big-ass rope. Just pull the rope. Yeah.
He's like, yo, where's my tracker at? No, I had a tracker in my ass the whole time. Y'all didn't even know.
MacGyver, motherfucker.
Right.
Like,
there's no way I was offline. Just follow the tracker. I'm going to shit it out, and we're going to do some investigative work. This bitch go to church. She go to church and talk to the pastor, and it did nothing. They just wanted to take a line where they got the shit on God for, I didn't come here to speak about God. Because if God is real, he made that place with all the hurt. I'm like, y'all really just did all of this just to shit on God for a scene? Get the fuck out of here.
It's like, yo, you're not even going to do your... She literally talked him out of his job.
I hate her.
He must have... I'm done.
I hate her and her fucking kids. And I don't mean the actress and the kids who are playing those actors. But the characters, the mom and the kids, I fucking hate y'all. I hate y'all.
The little dude who looks like he's 40, he might as well be 8. He looks 40, dude. The haircut looks... The son, Jim's son, he looks like a fucking weatherman. Bro,
the way he was pissing me off when he's sitting there, his pops, trying to be some type of optimistic. Yo, I cooked us up some lunch, and hopefully we'll get some more when, you know, Donna's done cutting the cow up and all that. That's some good shit, right? Here comes this kid, mad negative. Who's gonna bury mom? He's just sitting there fucking, she's just probably out there all cold and getting eaten by worms. I still see your shadows in my room. Kid, like, bro, get the fuck on. Which is like, of course his dad post this bad.
He's like, you
shut the fuck up, kid.
Goat. He's still mad about the goat. He's still mad about the fucking goat.
Bum-ass goat. Bum-ass goat. Yo, but you know what's a real big problem on the show? From the biggest problem I have, even more than the fact that we're not getting nothing answered, right, is the lack of communication on the fucking show is exhausting. Like, bro, for example, speaking of Jim, right? Jim he's talking to his kids or whatever, and the daughter's like, I'm gonna go feed the animals. And the son is like, okay, I'm gonna go with her. They go feed the animals. He goes inside the house, and the fucking phone rings. The phone is fucking with him, acting like, hi, we're watching your kid. It's telling you shouldn't have the kids out this late. And the fact that that thing is even calling him, saying that, that's justification to go over there and be sketchy. So he should have went over there when the kids were like, yo, Dad, why you doing the most? Why didn't he just say, man, I just got a call about one of them creepy things talking about you shouldn't leave the kids out this late. That's why I'm over here on this time. Say it to Boyd. Tell Boyd, bro, I just got a creepy call. The thing is fucking with me, acting like my kid who died. It's fucking with me, bro. That's why I'm on this time. Tell him, nigga. Tell him.
You know,
He would
I feel
understand.
like everyone's just trying to handle their own shit this season, and it's just not going good.
Everybody's
It's just
trying not to look like a spaz, and it's like, bro, too late. Y'all all got PTSD. There's no way y'all, even if y'all get out of here, there's no way y'all leave here unscarred on the soul, bro. Y'all are done. Like, just
like
explain
there's no
shit to each other, please. Tell bro what you seen. He might. You think Boyd is not gonna understand getting a creepy phone call? He would completely understand. He would get it. He's seen creepy shit. He would get it.
there's no reason that Jim and Kenny should have went to go look for more food. There's no fucking reason. It should have been like a couple more people or some shit,
Yeah.
and then the monsters would have just attacked Boyd out there. But like,
It's really
I don't know.
unfortunate too that like it cost Kenny his mom when him and Jim left to go wherever they was going to find the mom.
Yeah.
But Jim, I know his daughter's mad at him, but I do think it's justified the fact that I know he didn't go out there with that mission, but he had enough sense to be like, I need to go back to my kids. So not only did he go back to the kids, he also came back with food for everybody during a food shortage. Like, bitch, I left, but look what we came back with. Kenny, I know you depressed your mom died, but look what y'all came back with. Y'all solved a big problem.
And I don't think it's the first time. Like, what major happened to her in the last 2 seasons? To the oh no, she wasn't under the house, was she?
Well, it's not that. She's tripping because of the first kid, the one that died. Because when she had spazzed on him the last episode. Remember, they have a son that apparently was on a changing table and fell over and died, and apparently the daughter had said, okay, when the baby died, both of y'all fucking lost y'all minds, and I had to be there for my little brother because y'all were fucking freaking out, and I had to step up for y'all as a parent, and I was like fucking 15. Like I'm not doing that shit again. So get your shit together.
Oh yeah, true.
Like I don't
want
to do this shit again. I got where she was coming from, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, bitch, if you don't sit the fuck down, bitch, I'm your father. I leave when I feel like, bitch, it's my life. I've got to do what I got to do, my
I
nigga.
would just be like, we can't leave.
What are we going to answer sitting around doing nothing?
And like, they know the mom ain't dead. And if they think the mom's dead, everyone's tripping. Everyone's fucking up. She
they
ain't
all think she's dead. They all think she's dead. They all do. I hate Jim's kids. I hate them both.
I feel like they're just written terribly too. They're just like be angry kids.
No, they're good because it is what would be happening. Like a little boy would be freaked out. Like, yeah, mommy's probably fucking rotting in the ground. It's fucked up. Like, we're just gonna leave mommy out there? Cause he's a fucking sensitive kid. You see when the old lady died, he's like, I'm gonna bring her a blanket. Like, nigga, she gone.
She gone.
Ain't you smell all that flesh? She done, dog. She done for.
Dude, and then Kenny's like, can you make her look good? They're like,
bro, and you know,
yeah,
I ain't gonna front you. You know what's one of the worst scenes that they're just ignoring? They need to show the scene where Boyd watched Shorty get killed. Yes, they wanted me to watch. Okay, and they just left? Haha, we did that. Bye. And they just walked away. That's what you want us to believe? It makes me so sus of Boyd.
No.
It makes me sus of him, and I don't want to be.
No, because he has a kid.
He's in charge of everybody, too. Imagine the guy that's in charge, because they like the fear stuff. These animals and shit, these creepy creatures, the forest feeds off, from what I understand so far, it feeds off of fears and hopes. So they need people there to fucking, have fears, have hopes. This is why I think that guy that saw the sign before Jade, the one that freaked out and killed everybody, I think he realized that okay, hold on, I want to word this correctly. We're feeding the forest with our hopes and our fears. The only way to stop it is if we're all dead. So he goes on a fucking killing spree and freaks the fuck out. He thinks the answer is if nobody's here, the forest will die and the next people won't have to deal with none of this shit.
Isn't that what Boyd's wife did too? Didn't she
I
go
don't
on a
know.
shoot?
I don't remember her death that well. I really don't remember her death that well.
Boyd shot her.
Because she freaked the fuck out, right?
Yeah.
Can you explain the scene again? Because I don't remember it too well.
I'm pretty sure she just went on a rampage. She just started shooting people, like left and right, and was about to shoot Boyd's son. Well, their son, rather, and Boyd shot her.
It's fucked up, but it is what it is. And I know Boyd is a scarred guy, but again, I can't help but feel like even that my blood is your blood now thing is like maybe now he's kind of being taken over himself.
That dude was there for a long ass time.
Meaning Boyd?
No, that dude that like sliced him up.
Yeah.
That dude was there for a long ass time.
He seemed like he was one of the people that like got caught in the shit that Randall, Jim's daughter, and who was the third person that got possessed? Oh, and Christie's girlfriend.
Oh, when they couldn't sleep?
No, when those three had their eyes all gray and they were stuck in that chamber place that Boyd went to go free them from. It seemed like that whoever that was stuck there in that chamber head place for mad long.
I've never watched the show for 3 seasons and gotten no answers, and I'm still interested. Honestly, it's fucking nuts. The show is incredible.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like the people that go on killing sprees think the only way to defeat the forest is everybody has to go. We're fighting, like, because they don't even understand at this point, even shit they say is manifesting. So they even have to watch what they say now. And it seems like it's getting worse. Like, I feel like there's going to be a point where even the talisman ain't going to work.
I feel like it's getting there now. Like, the fact that they can just, like, or, like, the things are getting smarter, rather.
Yeah. Or that opening the barn shit was nuts.
Like, that. Why wasn't there a talisman in the barn already?
Yeah. They got to, they fucked up in some areas and was like, we're just going to have to take that lump. The fans are going to kill us for this part. Oh, well.
Oh,
take the lumps, bitch.
No. Kenny and Jim took it.
From the barn?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, they took it off the front door. They're like, we need one, but like they said that they couldn't take one from the houses.
Damn, so imagine Kenny is like, yo, Jim, so you telling me we take this barn talisman, we go to the woods to find your wife, who's back here now. Took a loss where I had to lose my mom to go with you for a bitch who ended up back here after being able to escape. So my mom basically died for nothing. For y'all being dramatic.
Maybe that's why he's tight. Because he's still, like, fuming. And we're, like, 2 episodes in.
How can he not be mad at Jim more than anybody? I'm like, yo, why the fuck? If I'm Kenny, I'm like, why the fuck did I ever want to go out there with you? I should have let you die out there by yourself.
For some cabbage?
Right.
Like,
Fuck these carrots. You see he broke Shorty's gift, which was some cold shit.
My cabbages?
Yo, I was on my yo, Victor and Victor and Sarah, is it Sarah, the other chick? The one that he went to go see, like, I want to build a fort and I'm going to tell a story?
I think so, yeah.
That's her name? Yo, them two about to have a weird off that I am so excited to see. Yo, one more thing, too. The guy who plays Victor, is he actually, like, a grown, like one of those guys that's just like a creepy guy in real life? Or is he just really acting his ass off like that? Because if he's really acting like that, I might put him above Boyd as far as acting performances.
I feel like I say every episode he's the best actor in the show.
But he might not be acting. He might actually be a creepy dude who's like that, and it's just like, I'm gonna be in the show. Can I be on the show? Like, bro, an artistic dude.
Those are the same clothes he had from when he was a kid, bro. Stop it.
In real life. No, but I'm saying the guy who's playing him, the actor that's playing him.
I have no idea.
I gotta look into him, bro. Cause I'm telling you, they deserve some awards on this show. But if that nigga is really acting like some, I've been living my whole life here, so I'm like a grown man, kid in a grown man's body.
Oh shit.
So well like that? No, he somebody gotta give him something. I'll mail him a trophy. I'll mail him one from fucking Target.
He needs a fucking Emmy. I'm literally looking it up right now.
Yeah, you went full retard, nigga. He went full to never get in the whip again after ending up back in that tree. Yo, she fucked up. Shout out Rashawn. My man Rashawn watched this shit as well, clearly. She fucked up. But yo, she was a block away from getting to the other tree. She fucked up.
He said never getting in the whip again after getting in the tree. He gonna be like J. Cole.
Right.
We're out on bikes.
On the bikes. Yo, that's why Cole's on the bikes. He don't want to go back to Fromville.
We on bikes.
Never again. So between Cuddy's car blowing up and Fromville, I'm never getting in a vehicle again in my fucking life.
Dream. Oh no.
Dreamville. Oh, yo, hold on, yo, my man Ant is in here. Ant, I was talking about My Hero earlier, and I shouted you out. So if you get the chance, watch in the beginning and all of that. But I shout you out for the My Hero shit. We was on timing right now. Shout out my son Deku. But from again, the fact that she's ending up back there and she was a block away from getting to the tree, dude. I'm so excited to see how this next episode. I might be more excited about this next episode than anything. And I'm hoping this episode they finally put the trap underway, because I know Boyd said he wants to catch one.
I found a picture of the dude Victor from, and it's only pictures of him from that show.
He might just be some creep, but it's like, yo, you would be perfect if you did this show. Could you please do it?
He's like, dude, are you?
He probably is really freaked out by this shit.
He's a fucking local.
Yeah, why somebody why is so good? Cause it's locals. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. That scene where he had the spaz on the kid, that's what fucking happens. People die here. I'm like, yo, he's killing right now. He better be full retard for real. He better actually be a guy who's creepy and just.
Dude, when he was
and
about
it feels
to shoot,
real.
he was about to shoot dude over the goat, bro.
He's like,
yo, put it back.
Yo, he gave him the buster. He really pulled out that little cowboy. Oh my goodness. He was gonna put a hole in that man. He said, this guy has a fucking gun. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's not even his goat, bro.
Yo, Randall's another guy on the show that pisses me off because, bro, why don't y'all communicate? Bro, you're getting there's bugs. I just had a fucking bug spaz. I don't know. Something's fucking with me, dude.
Yeah.
He doesn't communicate that to Boyd. But Boyd is popping up after people are having weird episodes. He's sus. Boyd is sus.
The man killed his wife, bro. I'd be sus too.
Yeah. And
but like,
it's funny because it never hit me that Boyd is sus until right now. I never even thought of this until I got on this talking to you. You about this right now.
Like,
Boyd is sus.
No one's solving problems. Everyone's just creating more problems somehow. I
know, dude. And again, you know, it sucks because Boyd's not understanding. He's a big reason why shit is ramping up right now. Not because he's going searching for answers, but because he did it and gave it his ass to kiss. All of that, you don't fucking break me. that ego that he has against it likes that shit. It's like
And the fact
playing.
that
It likes it. The fact that he's, being antagonistic.
and whatever sent the like milkman people, like they're like it responded directly to him, which is crazy because he was just screaming off into nothingness.
And shit is ramping up because of that. That's what I'm saying. It almost feels like they unlocked another level of the place that they're at. That's why I think at some point I think the talismans are not going to work, and I'm scared of that because I'm guessing the talisman are going to be able to keep out them creepy, smiley things, but there might be something else that it can't keep out.
Do you think, because the mom came back, everything might go back to normal?
Ooh, that's a good question. How do you think she's going to be when she goes back? Like, she should come back super intelligent. Like, listen, I got out. Here's what I learned while I was out. But like we just ran through, the bitch learned nothing.
Not a damn thing.
All she's going to say is, this tree, it took me to Camden, Maine. That's all she's going to say. And there's no guarantee it's going to bring you there again.
And the cats, all they saw was literally just paintings.
That's it.
That's all they saw. That's
And
it.
my wife was freaking out too. Oh, wow. That's it.
She's like, oh, I called my mom, got out the hospital, like, I'm back.
Right.
How
She
long?
said I might have made shit worse than better.
Another thing that honestly sucks about this show, they don't give a good length of time between episodes, like how much time has actually passed.
I salute Daquan.
Like, is it a day? Has it been 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Like I don't fucking know.
That's what I've been liking about this season specifically. It's been seeming day to day.
Yeah.
This season here is like, yo, this shit happened last night. Tien Chen died this morning. We're going to do the funeral this morning. These niggas come back. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just been a couple days.
There's no way they made her look that good overnight. She was tore up. Literally.
Yeah. I used to like play dress up as a kid. I was like, sus.
It's like,
right,
she really liked this dress. It's like,
but
what the fuck is
right. I know. Everybody's just having a mourning moment. It was sad. It was a sad episode. I ain't gonna front. It was sad.
It's like, didn't you kill your brother or something like that? Give me the damn dress.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front too. The fact that there's gonna be more ambulance people coming to help in Fromville because of how last episode ended, I do think there's gonna be some type of massacre event. And that's why they're gonna have a bunch of medics.
They're like, yeah, I guess you guys are gonna need this. I feel like it's somebody controlling it.
Yeah.
As opposed to something.
Somebody, I think it's gonna be a fucking massacre in that house that Donna stays in. Like a bunch of those people that stay in there are gonna have to clear out.
Did that happen once before, didn't it?
I think so. Not on the show though. Well, there was that time that that dude let the girl in. Remember, he was like falling in love with the fake From bitch. Stupid ass. He got to be the stupidest motherfucker to show up in the show. The stupidest motherfucker of everybody there.
He died as soon as they got inside, dude.
You swear you're not gonna kill me, dumbass? Fucking idiot. I want to see that scene again too, because I remember somebody being like, "There's blood in the house." I just freak the fuck out. Oh shit!
Just smiling at you. Just
nigga, I would have jumped from the stair. Oh, because remember, it was blood dripping down. Somebody was sitting in the staircase, and the shit was dripping down from her mouth. Probably fire, bro. This shit really knows how to paint a picture.
One of the best shows. I hate having to wait till Sunday.
This shit is exhausting, bro. I can't
keep
doing it. I'm losing sleep.
I like when I didn't know that the show was fire, and I watched every episode, and I'm like, damn, waited 2 years, and now I still have no questions, no answers.
None. Dog, if we don't start getting some answers around this bitch. And you know what? I wanted to start making sense since we finally got somebody who left and came back. Bro, Jim's wife, what is her name again? I gotta stop calling her Jim's wife. Her name is
I have no
Tabitha.
idea.
Tabitha. Something like that. And I hate her the most though. The fact that you got out, somebody finally made it out and fucking fumbled it, bro. How could you fumble such a fucking important opportunity? Everybody there counting on you. Not intentionally, they don't know they are, but you really had everything in your hands. But I get why she was trying to play it safe. She's like, nigga, I can't tell people what the fuck I just went through. They're just gonna think I'm crazy.
The only thing that she can do is tell everybody how she got out. That's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then even then, she was gone for time.
It was a couple days though. To them, they said it was only a couple days.
They don't have enough food for everybody to go. Look how they're rationing out food now.
It's like wherever you show up, you show up. But again, Jade is fucking with something in the forest too. I don't know what it is, those nail head things, but it seems like he woke something up he probably shouldn't have touched.
Maybe what Jade's doing is for the second piece, for where the girl got, or for where Tabitha got. Everything that he's working on, how she figured out this piece, like you said, like they're in the next part, like whatever that city was, because she didn't get too far if she was still seeing the little boy.
Right. It's like you're still connected to it, but again, that just shows she still had work to do when she got to the real world. But that's the shit that gets me tight. Like, yo, he still helped her. Like, I still think she did the right thing. She was on track, doing what she was supposed to do. But again, it's genius the way they made it seem like she was right to be sus of Victor's dad. When she got in the car and they're driving, I'm hearing my same wedding song. You're telling me I'm just like your wife as far as I'm freaking out the same way she was. And now I look in your glove compartment and the same bracelet that I gave to my husband that we happen to find in that house that broke apart inside of Fromville is in your fucking glove compartment now? This is sus. So she looked at him like, bro, are you setting me up?
Bro.
That's why she freaked out. She's like, bro, you're setting me up? That's why she wanted to get the fuck out of the car. She's like, this is feeling like I'm going back. Something about this? No. The music, the signs? No, I don't like the way this feels, my nigga. Let me out the car right now. Let me out the fucking car.
Did Victor's dad leave Victor and his mom there, and the mom got out?
If we don't start getting some answers around this bitch, if we don't get some answers around this bitch, we gonna write the damn show. Golly. Bro, this show, again, leaves you with a million questions and no answers. Bro, can y'all answer something? Nothing is getting answered. Who lives in them huts that they're picking the food from? That's obviously somebody's food. There's no way that shit is all growing right next to each other simultaneously in the fucking forest of haunted shit.
They want you to take this.
It's the show from Kyle. My fault, not you, Kyle, because the person I'm speaking to is Kyle, but the person in the comments, Kyle. There's a show from. It's on Amazon, but it's through MGM, so you got to have an MGM subscription. You can watch season 1 and 2 on Amazon, but you got to have MGM to watch the newest season. It's fire, but
it's the most frustrating show I've ever fucking
bro.
seen. But
it's fire, and it reels you in, but it gives you no fucking answers. But I'm hoping they're gonna wrap this bitch up with a nice bow by the end. I'm praying for it, because if they don't, my nigga, I'm gonna write a letter. Somebody catching it. I'm doing something.
like,
I'm spamming Instagram. I'm doing something.
Did any of you guys work on Westworld by chance?
No. Like y'all, I swear if they do the Westworld ending, I'm gonna be tight, bro. Because what's so great about this show is I don't give a fuck if everybody dies in the place. They could just bring a new batch of people and start the show over. The show never has to end. To say less, I'm gonna go peep. Shit sound intense. Yo, dog, it's frustrating. It's fire though. They paint the picture good. The actors is all doing good. I think it's the best show on TV right now. But I don't watch enough TV to know. But I mean, it's not even on TV. It's really on streaming
It's up
service.
there, but it's literally don't expect anything from this show. Like,
It's all over the place. But they build it. I'll give you a quick synopsis of it. Is people vanish. They end up in this town that they can't leave. Evil things come out at night and kill people if you don't stay in the house. And they're just trying to escape this place. But they're making 0 to negative progress on it. They're making no progress. A bitch escaped, and now she's back in the place. The bitch made no progress. Matter of fact, she brought a burden of more people. But again, this is why I'm thinking, though, it's weird, though. See, because I do think this place in a weird way, this Fromville place gives you what you need. I'm going to bring a medic in Christie. I'm going to bring more medics and a medic truck because they're in an ambulance. I'm going to bring a Boyd who could lead. I'm going to bring like a Randall who has some type of skill that we could use. You get what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah,
This is why I think the show's going to, for some reason, I feel like the show's going to end with Boyd not leaving, and I feel bad about that.
I don't even think he has no reason to leave. Like,
Right.
he's with his son, and he killed his wife.
I feel like it's going to be some shit where everybody escapes, and he's thinking about escaping, but he's like, yo, bro, the next people, if we all leave, this place is just going to bring in new people that are not going to stand a chance. You know what I'm saying about the Boyd thing, though? Like, if he leaves, how can I leave knowing that if people show up here again, they're fucked? Oh.
My bad. What?
Yeah, nah, Kyle, this show fire, cuz. I don't know if
Yeah.
you're feeling this shit, but
That's
it's
a
fire.
good point.
It's fire. Kimmy, my fault, I didn't get here, but please kill it.
She literally said, especially if Boyd's already dying with the tremors.
Oh, God, bro. That's why.
I forgot about that.
Hit me, go ahead.
The tremors. I've completely
Yeah.
forgot about the whole tremors thing.
See, and I love that he's putting up that memory board too. He's like, no, I don't want to make it seem like nobody, like there needs to be some type of recording of what's going on here.
Steps.
Yeah.
That's
just in case for the next people, in case we don't escape.
If it's one of those things where it's like everyone has a different quest to do,
Yeah.
ain't no one getting out of this fucking place.
Yeah,
that
on the
lady,
low. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. No, I was gonna say that. How many times do you think that lady Tabitha's gonna go back to the lighthouse?
I don't think she's gonna be able to leave again.
You don't think so?
No. I think she fucked up. I don't know why.
Really?
I just feel like she's not gonna be able to go again. I think she's gonna go and she's gonna be like, it was right here. The tree, it was here, and I walked in and I was in Camden. But I don't know. That's my guess.
Bro, if she can't
But it's too good to be true. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna come back, and I was like, yo, I found the tree, y'all. We out. It can't be that easy.
It's lit.
Sweet. I'm like, all right. Them niggas brought her back. I can't believe they brought her back. I feel so bad for her, dog.
I think you might be right. There's no way that they would rewrite that she goes through the same steps that she did to get out.
No fucking way.
No.
Everybody's quest is different. Everybody's has to do their own fucking side quest. And you know on the low who's one of the most important characters? Fucking Father Khattri's ghost. He's so important.
Now that he's dead, he knows what's up, bro.
But he's not even real. And, well, first off, he's sus. But I'll get back to why he's sus in a sec. But I like that he almost seems like a subconscious of Boyd that is I got to test out my theories with somebody else so I don't fuck up. It's like who he confides to so he tests his plans out.
Was he there before Boyd?
I don't know. I don't remember. Them older seasons, bro, I definitely faded a lot of that shit out. I'm not going to front.
I'm gonna look it up. I got to. I love that my laptop's literally right here.
Oh God.
This show is so good. It's giving me like Game of
You
Thrones
think it's
vibes because I don't get attached to anybody.
Yeah, and that's the good thing. You really don't get attached to anybody in it. It's just
You can't afford to.
it seems very I hope Boyd is not fucking sus. I don't want Boyd to be sus. He's too great. I don't want him
I
to
don't
be
think
sus.
he is.
I hope not. But there's reason to believe it though. There's definitely reason to look at him sideways because fam, there's no way you survive the night with those things who fucking literally destroy everything they get in front of. And you
That is good.
spent the night in a barn with it and it did nothing to you. It just killed somebody in front of you and then walked away. Get the fuck out of here. And they didn't even show the scene on the show. Why would they make that scene off camera?
Dude, it's not even really saying anything about.
Like when who got there?
Yeah.
I bet Patry got there first. I bet he was there first.
Bro, he would know a lot more than.
He said so. He said himself. Father Country has said, I remember when Boyd and him were talking inside of the police station, he was saying, when I saw my wife inside that chamber, it looked like my wife, but that wasn't my fucking wife.
Yeah,
So
he's
if
like, so
you
what are you?
are an apparition like she is, then what the fuck are you? And what he said, I was like, oh, he's sus. He said, I'm afraid I can't tell you. I'm like, oh, you sus. More questions with no answers. Why?
That's this entire show.
It's exhausting, bro. I'm going gray. I can see it right here. I'm going gray. This is the from gray.
The writers probably just sit with and write big question marks, and it'll just be, this is what we're gonna do this week. Yeah,
I guess.
I guess.
Hey, bro, another question. What is happening, bro? I don't know this kid's name. The dude who's being haunted by that creepy lady.
The black dude.
The one, yeah, the one that almost got drowned. What is
No
this?
idea. No idea what's up with him.
There's nothing.
I feel like all he does is sleep. That's all he does.
Well, he hasn't been sleeping because of that. Like, remember, he's been freaking out because that's just been haunting him.
Oh.
So he hasn't been wanting to sleep because remember, he finally fell asleep, and that's when he had that dream that it came and fucked with him. But now he's finally asleep. They said he finally got him some sleep. Like, he's asleep right now. And then he just got woken up by that fucking bird flying in the house. Another thing with no answers. The tarot cards came out. Now all of a sudden, the bird flies into the house. It's stopping you from. It's obviously trying to stop you from seeing that. Plus,
yeah, that's a good point. It didn't want the ooh.
for sure. They're like, that means that shit was gonna be right when she said, "Hey, this shit will definitely tell you." This shit told me that I was gonna end up here, in so many words. I was like, all right. It made me a little less sus of that old lady, but she's still suspect number one for me.
That wouldn't make sense though, because that's like a whole different kind of like universe kind of deal with, that's outside of Fromville, if you will.
I like how Fatima fucking spazzed on her too, just on some like, oh, okay, look at her trying to get her acting chops on. I see you. Like,
so, bitch, I don't know
you.
I don't know you.
Right. Poor girl. I did feel bad though. She was acting her ass up with the whole like, bro, he's so fucking excited about having a kid, and he's so excited I'm too afraid to tell him that I'm fucking scared. I'm eating rotten food. You saw me. That's why the old lady's so sus. She always catches people doing such shit. And even that black kid, when he God, I gotta find his name because I don't want to keep calling him the black kid because that's just what we know him as. Everybody that I heard speak of the show keeps saying that. Everybody, she keeps showing up in times that's very sus. Another time she showed up that was sus. He falls asleep. She sits. He's in his dream. He's sitting next to her talking about, I'm scared to fall asleep because there's some lady haunting me. And the bitch is like, is that her? And he turns around and sees her. She's like, she looks scary. And then he wakes up and he looks left to her and she's not next to him. She seems like she's in on it. She's sus. I don't trust her. I don't
I know you're
trust her or Donna.
to the little short redhead lady.
No, not redhead. The little old lady who's helping Fatima.
The tarot card ladies?
Yes.
No, she's cool as shit. I thought you were
She's
talking about the
sus.
other one that helped
No,
her.
I'm talking about her. She's sus. She's the lady that was sitting next to him in the dream. She keeps showing up in these places at random times as real sus. She keeps on. She showed up in his dream, and the tarot card thing. She catching the bitch eating rotten food, and there was another time last season that I can't remember clearly, but I remember another time I'm like, she's sus. The timing's too weird.
She might be a key, honestly.
Maybe. They need somebody on the inside to tell them what's going on. That's why I bet, bro, because Donna's about to be #1 suspect. If they try to catch one of them things, and the shit is like, haha, you thought you were going to try to catch us, huh? It's like, oh, nah, the only person we told, son, that shit was me, you, and her. That's it. Nobody else knew that was the plan except us three.
Yeah.
That's us. We only told you, bitch, and I know my son's not going to rat me out. You sus, bitch. If I was them, the only other person I would try to bring in on it is maybe Randall.
Especially the way that Donna pulls up. She's just like, so Boyd, what you gonna fuck up today?
Yeah, like, bro, don't you ever. How dare she come in there talking about, was it fucking worth it? For a cow? We got each other. I know that was just acting stuff. I know in real life she would never agree to that. And I could tell because she was like, you know what, you did what you had to do. It is what it is. But I do think that was her best acting scene, though, because I do love when she said, I'm not mad at you, Boyd. I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself for believing that you said we were probably going to get out of here one day, and I fucking believed you. And then she just wiped her tears off and was like, yeah, I'm going to go cut the cow. Like, she just wiped the tears off like, yo, I can't even be a human for a second, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even.
Not here.
I'm not allowed to be.
You can't afford it there.
I know. Because I'm co-captain. It's me, you, and Kenny. Really, it's just us three, and Kenny's barely that. He's crashing out right now. It's just really me and you in charge. Because even your son got other shit to worry about. He got a kid on the way. He's not. It's just us.
Yeah, that's the son has no impact on this season. He's just running around like, you gonna be okay?
Right.
He's like, we should go to the doctor. It's like, the whole fucking tooth just fell out.
I know, he needs more impact. I want him to step up to the Boyd position. I just want him to be of more importance, but maybe that's for later seasons.
I don't think he can do it.
No, I think he can.
He probably gonna die this season. I can see that.
Ooh, that'd be rough. If they make him sit through that. Look at me. You're so strong. You're so strong. But that was so sad.
No, I'm not.
The dad, I'm weak as fuck, bro. He eating my intestines like sausage links. Shoot me, Dad.
They're just peeling back layers on him, dude. It's like, I'm not a fucking Slim Jim.
Instead, I had a kid. What am I gonna do about my legs, Charlie Murphy?
That's fucked.
But again, I think we can wrap up there, man. I think we've yapped about this show enough. We've been going for a while with it, man. The show's fire. To anybody who watched this at all, go watch it.
We got both episodes of both shows this weekend.
I know we definitely got them at least 2 subscriptions. I know at least 2 people watched this and was like, man, I'm finna go watch that shit.
Yeah, right.
It sounded alright. They mad passionate about it. Fuck it, I'm about to tune in.
Ad dollars, Hulu,
yo,
Crunchyroll. I want my bread.
Holla. Anybody, nigga. MeUndies.
This is not a. It could be an ad. There could be an ad right here. Right here.
This could be you. All right, though, Kyle, I'll get with you, man. Hey, we gonna talk this shit up again. I'll pull up on your stuff, man. We're gonna smoke that schmokety smoke and talk that talkity talk.
Yes, sir.
All right,
I'll see you Saturday, bro.